What was the second Buddy matchup like? How was it different this time?
He shot more. Um, yeah, he played more and shot more. Result was the same though, so I get to say that. But anytime I get to see him is obviously fun. You know, it's unfortunate I only get to play 2 times a year, but always good to see my brother.
Considering who was out, would you have expected more than 19 shots? I mean, if you like,
well,
would you have taken the over on?
No betting. Yeah, that was crazy. That was set me up right there. I would never do such a thing. Yes, none of those.
Oh, none of those.
Yeah, no. But no, I mean he's Buddy Hield. You know he's gonna get him up. So especially with guys out, you know his energy can be contagious to a group. The way he plays, so definitely was a point of emphasis for us.
I'm curious. I didn't see it necessarily a ton tonight, but like, how has your comfortability like as a screener grown? And if you've like taken any advice from Buddy or even Steph?
Yeah, I haven't taken any advice from Buddy when it comes to screening. He's a terrible screen setter. Steph, just watching Steph all summer, you know, understanding that, you know, he knows that when he sets screens, gets guys open just his gravity alone, and it also gets him open at the same time. So watching him do that all summer, having constant conversation with him, you know, was a great learning experience for me, and just trying to keep growing in that aspect. You know, sometimes if teams are going to stay attached, that screen can become almost a double screen to a sense. So, and let me take back what I said about Buddy. He's a terrible screener, but he's a great ghost screener. Probably the best ghost screener in our game. But again, that just comes from his gravity and the way he moves. But I would never, ever take advice from him on how to set a screen. He is the worst. He is the best three-point shooter in the history of the game that can't set a screen. Usually three-point shooters are great screeners. Buddy Hield is not. Great ghost screener, though.
You've played pretty efficiently on offense the past 5 games or so. What have you liked about your game during this stretch and the team's, you know, offense over the past 5? Just getting to the paint, being aggressive. Been taking care of the ball lately. Besides tonight, it was a little rough. 5 turnovers each. But I've been getting downhill, being aggressive. 7 free throws. I'm excited about that. But numbers don't lie. I mean, y'all can look it up. The more I'm in the paint, the more we win games. So it's really been about me being aggressive to get 2 feet in the paint and be aggressive to get downhill. Opens up everything for me. Opens up everything for everybody else. So just trying to play the right way. I feel like I'm doing a good job of that.
Tyrese, what do you see trending with this team in 2025 so far?
I think we're defending at a high rate, which has really been helping us. You know, as much flack we caught last year for being poor defensively, you don't get to where we got to last year without defending, you know. So, you know, we know that when we can be, you know, I mean, obviously last year and parts of this year we've been, you know, a bottom 5, bottom 10 defense. You know, when we can be in that kind of that 10 to 15 range, we're really tough to beat when we can defend at a high level. And that opens up things for us in transition. So I think that's been our biggest area of growth. Getting Andrew Nemhard helps a lot. He's an all-league defender. You can put that in writing. He's an all-league defender. I think a lot of the NBA would agree with that. And we can't wait to get Aaron Nesmith back soon because those are our 2 best on-ball defenders. So those guys really help. And then Miles protecting the paint. We've got a lot of different guys buying in and doing a good job on that end, and that's opening up everything for what we do offensively.
What do you think was the difference in the fourth quarter tonight?
I think we probably had a couple turnovers that we went back. I think the thing that really separated the game was that third quarter, actually, where they picked up the pressure quite a bit. Felt like we didn't attack the pressure with pressure. It felt like we kind of accepted the tough push out on catches and kind of stagnated our offense a bit, led to some turnovers and some tougher shots, and that's what they want. They want to get out and run. They're not like an elite half-court team. They really get out and run, and you know, they don't have a ton of isolation guys. They got guys that play well off of closeouts, attacking different reads, and they're all pretty smart guys and capable shooters. So that third quarter, I felt like we kind of played into their hand a bit. That's what they're known for. So, you know, in hindsight, we probably got into some ball screens a little bit too late. I think spacing and really putting some of those guys in some tough predicaments where, you know, QP can pop. Dennis, if they want to switch, can get downhill on their bigs. I think we settled a couple times. So we just didn't attack it the way we should have at third. And I felt like that's kind of where the game got separated.
QP's first career three. What was it like seeing him out there tonight getting some run?
Yeah, it's great for him, man. I mean, he's been working his butt off. I've been in his shoes and even lower. So he's got a really high IQ, good feel for the game, can shoot the cover off the ball when he shoots it with confidence. So just the beginning for him. Defensively, he'll get better, and I'm excited for him, though.
Career high for you tonight, 17. Just what did you make of the way you played?
We're shorthanded. I had to be aggressive. You know, I feel like I'm one of the guys on this team who has the ability to get into the paint and make reads for other guys. Tonight, they forced me to score a little bit more, stayed home on a couple guys. So a couple that I liked back, thought I got fouled on a couple of them. But, yeah, just had to be aggressive given the group that we had.
Is that a hard thing for you to switch on? I know you're generally like more of a pass-first guy.
I think I just try to take what the defense gives me. You know, I think historically when I come in, we've had a lot of guys that maybe are trying to get them up, and we haven't had a whole lot of flow. So for me, it's just about feeling where the game is at. You know, when we have a full roster and Steve calls my number, it's normally for an energy boost and to get guys cleaner looks. Tonight, like I said, personnel, it's probably going to be on me to get downhill a little bit more and make some plays. We just didn't have our full roster.
Steve was very pleased with the effort. Just what was the focus tonight for you guys, knowing you were shorthanded?
Yeah, we know that we don't have our like main guys, so the main thing for us is go there and play hard as we can. We played yesterday and like we gotta play today, and we were happy because that's opportunity that we have, like the young guys, and we were just trying to go there and play like in the highest level that we can.
This might have been the first, I assume it's the first time like you played a back-to-back in the NBA like this amount of minutes. Did it feel any different than a normal game?
To be honest, I feel because I'm used to do that in the G League, so I feel like basically the same. Like my body is used to that, so yeah, I don't feel like any like big difference, you know.
What was it like being out there with Pat tonight? What was he able to give you guys?
Oh yeah, Pat is my guy, so yeah, we very close, and I be there playing with him. Like when we played 2 years in the G League together, and like. Now that was the 2 games that we really have the opportunity to play together on the court, and he was playing well tonight. And also be there and see him like playing like that, playing hard and helping us the way that he can. That was great to see that.
What did you think was the difference in the fourth quarter?
So I think we were not running back as we were in the beginning of the game. So the transition, they have like a couple. I would say like two or three threes in a row that like hurt us. They have 2 dunks in a row in transition that hurt us. So yeah, I would say that was in the transition. We were not running back.